Flaked, starring...
I've never even heard about it.
Will Arnett.
There's so many Netflix originals now.
Okay.
Is it?
Yeah.
Bob and David?
No, I'm talking about the original series, but not the original. Shameless.
Grace and Frankie, man, I can't get into Jane Fonda.
What you gotta get Jane Fonda?
Hanoi Jane for a reason, bro.
Twilight Zone. Oh yeah.
I love the Cosmos.
Yeah.
Is it because of
Neil
Neil deGrasse Tyson?
Yeah, I'm a huge fan.
He's a pretty cool dude.
Saved by the Bell.
Powerpuff Girls! Hey everyone, welcome to the Ramble On. If you didn't know, we're flipping through Netflix, trying to figure something out to watch.
That's a great intro.
I know.
You just ruined it.
No, you just ruined it by pointing it out.
Yeah.
Is it on?
Yeah, it's on.
Say something. I could have said something.
It's been on for over a minute now. We've been talking about Netflix and all the great shows that it has.
You can edit this out, right?
I can, but I don't want to. There's literally a show on Netflix called Scrotal Recall.
I'm adding it now.
Oh, Jenny. So, Jenny.
Yeah?
We were going to have Matt on the show. We've been talking about this guy, Matt. He's become like our Matt Damon to Jimmy Kimmel.
He's a ghost.
Except it's the opposite way, where he doesn't want to come on. So anyways, we have a fearsome foursome to go with today. My co-host, my friend, my partner, my dude. He's obsessing over the Magic School Bus.
Present.
Marvin, hey buddy.
Hey.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Frowns has joined us today.
Hi.
Fresh up. Look at you all. You're browner than usual, Jen.
Yeah. Look at that tan.
Look at all that tan. Jenny was on a cruise last week, and that's why I had to do the episode all by myself.
Yep.
It was depressing again because I was all by myself.
Take vacations.
I don't take vacations. I'm incapable of such. Granted, you haven't taken a vacation in 10 years.
That's true.
You should probably do that. You got to get away, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And then Marvin's betrothed, my dear friend Cassie. Deuces, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
She always reps the two Rambling Men. She's the only person that does.
Yeah, I'm Y'all's biggest fan.
That is true.
Have you heard?
She's probably heard
All
more
of
than
them?
you. Yeah, she's
All
heard
of
more
them?
than you.
Yeah, right.
And I share them.
Yeah.
So people can see and my mom likes them.
See?
Mm-hmm.
True fan.
The Sandra Lawrence.
Sandra. Mm-hmm.
See, she's more of a true fan than you are, Marvin, and you're part of the show.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Danger 5.
Danger 5? Okay. You know, we don't have a camera. You need to say what you're pointing and thumbs upping at.
I feel like I've seen a few of these episodes. Yeah,
Sense8?
I have. Yeah, Sense8.
I did not know that the other Wachowski brothers know a sister. They're both.
Yeah, he came out. Yeah, the other one came out as trans
Yeah.
too.
I did not.
I just read that.
I thought it was just because I read it. I was like, this is old news. Why do they keep on bringing it up? And I was like, no, it's the other one.
I thought the
Yeah.
same thing.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was like, wow.
I need to get back to it.
He's now. I
They
think
say it's really good.
It is good.
I started watching the first episode and I fell asleep. Not because it was boring, but it's because
It's not boring at all. It's really,
Yeah.
it's really good.
that really good.
so. Sense8, everybody,
Sensei, watch
check it out. It's a Wachowski
Add it to my
siblings.
list.
So do we say Wachowski sisters now?
Yes, they're sisters now.
Okay.
Yes.
Because for the longest time it was the Wachowski brothers,
Then the Wachowskis.
then the Wachowski siblings.
I never heard her.
Oh, you only heard Wachowski? I heard Wachowski siblings once or twice.
From where?
Me.
Okay.
Keep
Yeah.
scrolling. Around.
All right.
Oh, I heard this show sucks. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Mm-hmm.
Ernie would say different.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, but that's Ernie, and he can shove off. Trying to clean it up a little bit.
Thank God. We're trying to get that PG.
My mom will appreciate it.
Get that rating.
Yeah. Bigger audience.
Bigger audience, yeah. In fact, Nicole has said that she won't share the episodes because I curse too much.
You do curse too much.
I do.
That's why I don't share
I
them.
thought that was part of the charm show.
Thank you, Jenny.
You still haven't found that yet, Jim.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we don't have a
Still
charm.
looking for a niche
Mhm.
audience.
Gotcha.
I know the niche that I want to go for, but
Isn't it pronounced Nietzsche?
yes,
Kidding.
the Nietzsche audience. We're
We
gonna
should watch an episode of Fuller House.
we're gonna subscribe
Okay.
to
just to, as this experiment.
to see how
To
this
see
works
all
out.
the different takes on it and like who laughs at what part and who thinks what's funny.
I've already watched through it, and I laugh at parts, and then immediately after I'm like, God damn it, why did I laugh at that?
You should put on an episode, Marvin.
We can't listen to it. We're recording right now.
We can put it on low. We can put it on the.
Just do it.
YouTube will ban us.
Just do
What's
it.
YouTube gonna do? They're not gonna hear.
They will.
Oh, they won't.
So,
Wow, dude.
All right, I'll put it on.
Put it on, bro. Put it on. Put it on!
down. To the right.
To the left, to the right, excuse me.
Back.
Ooh, wow.
This is my mic.
You are incredibly obnoxious.
I'm not sure I made it through one episode of
Yeah,
this
I
show.
couldn't make it.
Oh, Jane, it's terrible.
I know.
And not because it was terrible, it's because it's not Full House. They were drinking tequila. Come on, guys, kids watch these shows.
It's an original. They can do whatever they want.
My coworkers' kids watched it and they loved it.
Yeah, well, I mean, it still has Full House, but now they're introducing more of the parents aspect. Like, oh, let's go out drinking.
Well, it's all about DJ.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's
It
why.
was always an incredibly boring character as it was.
The worst character host show.
She
they
was terrible,
focus on
man.
her. Well, not even that.
I
it was
always
just
loved
like-
their house.
Oh, their
But
house
I just, it was very narrow. But
Well, it's
that's
long.
how the
Love
houses
those
are.
houses.
That's how the
yeah.
houses are in
Yeah.
San Francisco. Yeah.
Have you ever seen that movie where it's a famous Asian movie that they moved to San Francisco? Joy Club?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's why I never liked those houses. Because remember, she was all like, the house is slanted or something like that. And she's like, you're
Oh.
gonna lose this bad luck. The kids are.
Oh, yeah. One earthquake and you're... One more earthquake during the
Real
World
star of the
Series,
show.
man.
Yeah.
John Stamos.
He's a guest star and he's still a bigger
Stealing
star.
it. Mhm.
Oh, Jesus. But yeah, my coworker, his kids love the show so much that they went to the library and rented all the seasons of Full House they had.
Like at the public library? Or
Yeah.
I was like, do we have that at UTSA?
No, at the
Oh, we
public
do
library.
that usually.
We have DVDs,
Yeah,
but I
I
never
don't think they have.
Full House.
I don't think they have the full show. I've always heard that wardrobe is such an important part of TV shows. I'm wondering why they didn't.
Not to make it.
I know, yeah, that's true. Which John Stamos, hey buddy, but they didn't tell what's his face, Gladstone here. What's his name? Dave Collier. They didn't.
Oh, yeah. He dated Alanis Morissette.
He did date Alanis Morissette. They didn't tell him to take his wedding ring off, which I'm like, all right, that's cool, but
Well, how do you know he's not married?
He is married, I think, in the show.
Is he?
He's married,
Yeah, I
he's married
think
to
so.
the youngest
To the-
sister.
is he married to the
he's
puppet?
not.
No, he's married to,
Lori Loughlin?
That's Uncle Jesse's wife.
no, Uncle Jesse's younger sister.
He's just going off.
No, I'm not. I read it somewhere. That's a special guest too. And they're replacing Little Michelle.
Finally! Get them fish eyes out of here, right, Jen? The Olsen twins?
She's one of
Can't
the,
stand
she was
Olsen
the biggest
twins.
fan.
Let's
Huh?
get
The biggest fan.
Their biggest
Olsen
fan.
twins, yeah.
Yeah.
Mary Kay. You had all the videos when they came out.
Yeah.
My
I
sister did. She looks really good for her age.
She
though.
does.
Yeah, she looks good.
Oh, don't worry about her.
She aged
Lori
well.
Loughlin.
Looks exactly
yeah.
the same.
Exactly
She
the
looks-
She
same.
really does.
The fountain of youth.
Yeah.
And John Stamos looks better.
Yeah, John Stamos looks
Yeah.
better.
Mhm.
Mostly because he has a normal haircut, not that stupid 90s coif with the mullet, you know?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Y'all seen Grandfathered?
No.
This show?
No, but it got like renewed and
Yeah.
stuff.
Did it?
Apparently, people really like it.
I've seen bits and pieces of it.
Oh, his show? Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw an episode.
Well, because they're all
Some
big
stuff's
fans
funny.
of they're all big fans of what's his face, Josh from Josh and Josh.
Not
Oh,
really. I think
he was
Marvin
on Drake and
Stamos.
Josh.
Drake and Josh.
Drake
that's
and
what I'm-
Josh.
I think they're watching it for the Stamos.
I'm sure people just watch it for him.
Yeah, bro. That was the joke I was making.
Oh, really?
Josh, what's his face? What is his name? Josh Peck?
I don't know what his name
I
is.
think it's Josh Peck. He's a bigger star than Stamos. Holy boobs.
She's got really big boobs.
Jodi Sweetin, she grew up. She had a heroin addiction. Wait, heroin or angel dust? It was one of those. She did like really
Something
wicked.
hardcore.
She did wicked hard
Really?
drugs.
I had
Yeah.
no idea.
She was speedballing for a long time, Jen.
She's gonna be on Dancing with the Stars.
She cleaned up. She has 2 beautiful girls, 4 divorces, and a crippling former drug addiction. So,
Wow.
and now she's on Fuller House. Oh, hey, what's
The
up?
next one's free or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Bob Saget did
Oh,
not
did
age
y'all see
well.
that one scene
Poor Bob.
poor Bob.
when they were asking
Where's-
was the youngest here?
Where's Michelle? And they all look. Yeah, they really try to break the fourth wall a lot in this show, which is fun, I guess. Oh yeah, she did the terrible British accent. Jenny, her British accent is like if you did a British accent.
No, it's like if Natalie Portman did a British accent.
Oh,
Which she
yeah.
does. And
I've
it's
seen it,
awful.
and it's terrible.
Oh my god, those are the twins.
Yeah, one of them, I think he won an Emmy or was nominated for an Emmy for, he does like behind the scenes work, like production work for like Game of Thrones and Breaking Bad and shit.
Nice.
Yeah, so I think
on the left.
is it the one on the left?
No, make that
I
up.
think it's the one on the right. I'm gonna go with the skinny, more attractive one.
No, see, it's behind the scenes.
Yeah, bro, you still gotta be good looking to make it in Hollywood.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think we're still here?
Because they don't try.
That too.
I mean, Jenny always keeps putting us down.
Yeah, Frowns always
I think
cuts
you're
things.
grounded.
So I really want to watch Manson Family Vacation. That's on Netflix. It's from the Duplass brothers.
Yeah, you can watch with Kevin. Love
Yeah, I
I
really
love
want
the
to
Duplass
watch
brothers.
it.
Jenny, do you know
You
about
never
the
sent
Duplass
them
brothers?
to me ever, huh?
Do you know about the Duplass brothers?
Yeah, I love them. Why?
Oh God, the
Cassie
kids.
wants to watch a movie I don't want to watch.
These kids are terrible.
I like them. They're great. They're funny.
Who's what? What are you talking about? Are you talking about the kids are funny? No, the kids suck,
I'm not
Jay.
talking about this.
The baby is the best part of the show, by the way. His little facial reactions are to die for. There's an episode later in the season where the girls go out for a
Oh
bachelorette
my god,
party.
how much have you seen of this?
I told you, I watched the whole show.
You watched the whole thing?
Yeah, Nicole and I watched the whole thing.
I think I'm up to episode 5.
It was fun for us to just kind of watch and be like, oh God, this thing exists.
I need to finish it.
But there's one part where Stamos and Lori Loughlin are like, hey, let's have the food of our first date, which was, I guess, McDonald's. So they're eating cheeseburgers, and they give the little infant a cheeseburger. And then the baby steals John Stamos's, and he has 2 burgers, he has no idea what to do. It's adorable. That had me
What do you
laughing.
say?
Otherwise, Jenny,
He's gonna edit it out. He even said, "Where are you acting
Yeah,
like
this
this
is
is
like-
going to like the academy?"
It is going to the academy.
this is like 5.
Wait,
This
he's
is like
an Emmy.
this is like
Podcast
5.
Emmy.
They're called Casties.
Are they?
No, I don't know what they are.
I think they're called
That would
Peabodys
make
because that's what
sense.
Syria won, a Peabody Award.
No, Peabody's are.
No, Peabody's, yeah. No,
Those are. That's a specialty
I think it's called a
award.
Webby.
Something like that. Yeah, like a web series.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Well, no one
the
can nominate this one. This is gonna be the best one.
the Peabodys, I must say, are running commentary of Fuller House wins us a Webby.
She
Actually-
really does look so good.
I know. Yeah,
Who?
Lord, no.
Lori
They didn't even
Loughlin.
change the picture, just left one.
I'm about to say they just slid it over. They found running credits in her in a different outfit, and they're like, "Oh, that works." Holy boobs! There they are. It's incredibly distracting.
Apparently for you, you said
Yeah.
it like 4 times.
I've said it twice, by the way. I can hit the playback. I can hit the playback on the record to hear I've only said it twice.
Okay,
We all had a
get
laugh.
on defensive.
Jesus, I am getting defensive because you're throwing it in my face because you're being a jerk. I invite you into my house. Drink your coffee.
Whoa, 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 Kev. That's a mocha latte.
Does it matter?
Well, it does at Starbucks. They charge you different.
That's dumb. So Jen, how was your cruise?
It was great. It was quick.
Jenny, that's usually how vacations work.
So
Yeah.
when did her husband die recently?
Yeah, it was like 3 weeks earlier.
Oh, okay. For some reason I thought he died like
It
years
looks like-
ago.
No, it was like a
Not
year.
affected at all
before.
by it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
I know if my firefighter husband died, I'd be devastated.
I agree. And these kids too. These kids just don't give a shit.
Yeah, just give them you a damn.
The kids are like, "Oh, Dad died. Sweet, and Stephanie's home." It's like, you stupid kids. Your dad died. Grieve.
Why are you so excited about Stephanie being home? You still up with that boobage thing?
Careful, he'll throw his coffee on you.
I'll throw my tea at you. That was not the point I was making, but thank you. Cool, Jenny. Well, I'm happy you had a good time.
Thank you. Me too.
You met Haley Williams.
I did.
Mmm.
They're dating now.
It's official.
But Haley Williams doesn't know yet.
Haley
Yeah,
Williams
she
does not
doesn't
know
know.
yet. Well, actually, we'll do that
Kevin,
later.
cut.
Good.
Okay, yeah, alright. fine.
No.
I thought it was cute.
Jesus. Sometimes I run.
Wait,
Sometimes
okay,
I
I'm
hide.
super behind. But they're all brothers, right?
No.
Who's brothers?
Oh my gosh, did
Nobody-
you know where you said we
Oh.
have
I mean, I
a
was a little kid. I wasn't really into
So-
the dynamic.
So Bob Saget was married to John Stamos'
Little
sister,
That's a little
Right,
sister.
and then David
That's just a
Coulier
friend.
was
No,
just a
that's
friend.
his best friend. That's Bob Saget's best friend.
Yeah.
And that's his brother-in-law.
Oh, okay.
So when
So-
the mom died, you gotta help him out with the kids.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I mean, I didn't really pay attention to like the family dynamic of them.
Yeah. That's not the point of the show
Yeah.
about Full House.
Well, Full
About
House is
family.
the same thing now. We went full circle.
Yes, I know. I was.
Well, like I was into the kids. Like I was into like DJ and her dude.
The other one,
and then
the other guy.
Yeah, Kimmy.
And whatever.
The character nobody liked, they brought back.
Like the woodchuck?
No, I love the woodchuck. I'm talking about Kimmy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't like Kimmy.
No, I didn't
Yeah,
like
right. Like Bob Saget would get her in real life.
Why would Bob Saget not get her in real life?
Have you not watched Entourage?
When the place completely different.
Bob Saget's character, playing Bob Saget, pulls some serious drugged out. Yeah, he does. Oh, that's right. He does pay for it, though. I don't know.
She
I don't
just
want.
really tan?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
This James complaining right now. He just doesn't.
Yeah. Jenny doesn't want.
Very active.
Jenny doesn't want to advertise her Caribbean time. God damn it! Missed another one. I'm off my game today. T ain't working or something. Oh Jesus, this kid's the worst.
I hate child actors.
Because you were a child actor once?
No, I hate them. They're so irritating and they're over actors. It's like
Whoa, Cass. That's why you hate
you wake up when you're 3 years old, you're like, I want to be an actor.
Well, usually the parents are the ones who made it.
Yeah,
Like Tremblay.
Tremblay. Yeah,
You Macaulay Culkin, I'm calling it now.
just gonna have a coke habit in like 10 years.
Pretty much.
At least we can get 10 solid years of great performances, Jen. Like Room.
Room.
Oh,
Fantastic.
y'all saw Room. Have you talked about that?
Yeah, we watched it before you came over all late that night.
Yeah, no, but did y'all see? Did y'all talk about it on the podcast?
I mentioned it on the last episode.
Maybe what's Jenny's take on it? And Cassie can talk
amazing.
about her take. Amazing.
I liked it.
She liked it.
Alright.
Marv,
Great, guys.
what'd you think?
I thought it was okay.
Real in depth, right?
Not just the kid acting, that's the kids acting.
He did a great job, but Brie Larson too. I mean,
See, and that's the thing we were talking about. I really don't think she did.
I read
Huh?
the book.
you don't think she did
I mean, she
when she
did, but
sent
she
him
played
away,
completely,
rolled up in that carpet? That was a hard part to watch.
That truck scene was intense.
Because she thought that was the last time she was going to see him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying like her acting wasn't like blown away. Like the kid, you're like, whoa.
I don't know,
She
man.
just
This
played it
isn't
off of him really good.
this isn't Jennifer Lawrence in Silver Linings Playbook. Brie Larson knocked it out.
Yeah.
Because everyone's comparing the two right now.
Are they?
Yeah.
Brie Larson's way
Yeah,
They're
I
better.
can
so
compare them.
different,
I've
yeah.
never heard anybody compare it.
Go online. Everybody's talking about it right now. Oh, you can stare at me while you go online to prove me wrong. Prove me wrong.
iPhone.
Oh, it's an iPhone? Okay.
She's irritating.
Yes.
Really.
Yeah.
Hispanic, that's the worst part.
That's the worst part, yeah. It's
Not
fucking
against
Hispanic.
Hispanics, why did they get Hispanic or the
No, everything about him.
This is like, they did not care if it was good. They did not care. This was really just like a fan,
Oh,
like for the
yeah.
fans. You know what I mean?
Also, a good point that I saw. How does this kid know the
Like that's
New
so
Kids on the Block dance?
cheesy.
You
Yeah.
mean you don't know the New Kids in the Block dance, Kevin?
Stamos.
No.
Come on.
Come on.
I will.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
How much did they pay you?
I know.
Actually, he's the one.
He's the one funding this
I'd
shit.
be like,
Oh
oh
my
my
God.
god, what happened?
This guy.
Aladdin, no.
It is Aladdin.
It is Aladdin.
Does he still?
Man, I
Do,
miss the 90s.
I think he still does the voice for Aladdin too, and like Kingdom Hearts and stuff.
Mhm.
Pretty sure.
Yeah,
Nicole
you
and I
know
were
that
talking
else?
about Nicole and I were talking about this while we're watching it. We're like making dinner, and she's like, "This show is so embarrassing. Sometimes I can't even look at the screen.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like I have to look at we have to look at our phones or kind of be like,
Mhm.
oh, what's the cat doing over there? Because it's just so cringeworthy. It is not for, I don't know. It shouldn't be for adults. It should be strictly for fans of the show. Which her and her sister loved the show. But even as a fan of the show, she's like, I can't watch this.
Mhm.
Especially the kids. Oh, God. I don't mean to harp on the kids, but they're a struggle to get through on the show.
Yeah, it's true.
Especially the middle brother.
Mhm.
Like, I know they're trying to...
Him?
No, he's the
Mhm.
oldest.
I thought there's only two brothers.
No, it's
There's
three.
three.
The little infant is hers too.
Oh.
He doesn't count, I know, but I'm saying...
The middle one is
Yeah.
Max, I think is his name.
Yeah.
Supposed to be like young Bob Saget.
He's supposed to be young Bob Saget, and... Oh, yeah, it's just rough.
It's like they know they were cheesy, so it's like they're trying to be extra cheesy in
Yeah.
this reboot. I don't know.
I'm about to say, it's very self-aware of what they were.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's better or worse. I say worse. Although it was fun, John Stamos went on Seth Meyers reading critic reviews or whatever.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he's kind of throwing it back in their face and everything.
Why he's selling his money?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, for their house money.
He's like, that's kind of the point of the show, guys. Yeah, a bunch of single moms with 3 kids living in San Francisco, can't afford it, probably have to get evicted here soon.
Mm-hmm.
So someone posted a video, it's kind of a spoof on the Full House intro, clip or what, the original one, and just talking about how the gentrification of San Francisco has kind of ruined the housing market, and how people are like, can't pay my rent, can't live in my house. They pointed out the price of the house that they use for the exterior. It's like back in the 90s when the show was popular, that house cost like $200,000-$300,000 or something like that. Not much. Now it costs over $3 million. They showed the whole block that they filmed, and they're all like, the cheapest one was like $900K or something like that. That's why we live in San Antonio. Cheap living, baby. Look at this great house I have. Look at this house that I have. Look at this house. Nothing. Tenth of what they pay. Oh god, we're still watching Fuller House.
Just singing.
That seems to be an ongoing thing. Either they're singing or they're dancing in this series. Or making really, really bad jokes. It's kind of like the show.
Did they film this in front of the live audience?
Yeah. I'll say the singing, the dancing, and everything. It's just like the show, Janet, except for people can't see the dancing. I frequently dance on the show.
It's too much.
That's why.
It's just all too much.
That's why.
Too much of everything.
Yeah.
That's why Omar stopped. That's why Omar stopped recording with us. One, he's incredibly lazy and never wakes up, but also because he hated me dancing in front of him in his house. Got the dog really excited. Hashtag neuter the dog. That was 10 episodes in the making.
What episode is this?
Lucky 13.
Oh, it's like 36. I was like, dang, Kevin, how much did you do?
It's like recording on his own.
Yeah, he is.
Might as well.
This tri-weekly podcast?
It's a tri-weekly podcast, yeah. I'm like on the road.
That's the annoying kid, Marvin.
Yes. I'm on the ride to work, Jenny, and I just have my phone going. Just bantering
I
my...
believe that you would do that.
I would do that, yeah. So you guys haven't watched anything new? Anything different?
I've been watching House of Cards. That's
Yeah.
How's House of Cards, guys? I'm like
We've been watching,
two seasons behind.
O.J. Simpson.
Versus the People?
Yeah, it's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't seen that.
You
Okay.
check it
It's
out?
really good.
Yeah, I was until I caught Cassie
I feel
watching.
like every time I talk to you guys, you add 3 or 4 things to my
Well, you
list.
have to start watching something. You'll catch up.
I'm
Yeah,
watching
Jane.
a lot of stuff.
You're watching
You're-
a lot
you're
of Walking
Throwing
Dead.
out,
That's what you're
throwing out
watching.
titles more than I can keep up with what I'm doing.
It's life.
It's hard. The struggle.
The struggle.
It's the struggle of people searching entertainment.
Yeah.
What else did I see?
Jenny, what's going to happen when you become not only EP of the podcast, but...
Become
All right, well,
EP.
to include your executive producer title with the podcast, something about Marvin and I maybe forever never making movies, but wanting to, like to. I think it'd be fun to do. Jenny, you're going to watch even less when you're executively producing our movies.
I will. I will be on those projects for sure. And I'll read the scripts and everything.
All right, Jenny, you know what? I'll send them to you right now.
I want to read the scripts.
On their way.
That wasn't my email. I don't know who you just emailed.
Oh,
I didn't
shit.
get any keys.
You'll be amazed. I hit keys. I didn't want to screw anything up on the podcast, so I didn't hit any.
Yeah.
So pipe dreams are pipe dreams, Jenny.
They're real dreams.
But why not have them? Am I right? Am I right?
Am I right?
Right,
You're
Cass?
right.
That's right. Avita Zane, sweetheart. I watched a few
Kevin's
movies.
like, bye, boobs.
Bye, boobs. All right.
Now we know the reason Kevin's watching the show. He's like, this show is annoying.
Lee Gray.
Yeah, why don't you change it?
This is the only episode where she really flown some out. And I think it was the
Well,
point.
you would know. You've seen them all.
I've seen the whole series, so I know, yeah.
Cassie was watching it.
Yeah, I've seen the whole
I
series.
couldn't stand it.
Oh, it's easy to not stand. Andre Barber plays Kimmy. I like her more in this series than I did the original.
I was
Ooh, Torchies. Obama.
yeah.
All right, everyone, we're now watching a video of Obama at Torchies.
Oh my god,
He's-
I love him.
He says he's bipartisan
Mm-hmm. So you got a Democrat and a Republican.
and an independent. He was well-rounded.
I love him.
Blah, 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 get that Muslim out of here, blah, blah, blah. Jenny, that was the joke about Donald Trump. Donald Trump, he wants that Muslim out of the White House, blah, 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 White House. That's usually what he says at debates. Actually, that's what all the Republicans say at debates.
Because he has all the words.
He has all the words. Yeah.
He's taller than I thought he was.
He talked to.
That's racist.
Did you see Jenny? Did you see Donnie Trump talking about his junk on the Republican debate?
Kevin, we said after the first episode we're not talking politics.
This isn't politics,
No, I
Marvin.
didn't.
This is comedy. Have you not been paying attention to the debates?
I don't know. I'm not going to color. I stole that joke from Bob's Burgers.
Oh. You deserve a slow clap for that one.
Golf clap.
I'm all about golf claps. Thanks, old bomber, for stopping by Austin. That was cool, I guess.
Oh, doggy.
I hate
I
all.
have puppies.
Yeah, I have puppies.
I forgot about that.
I dislike all politicians, so it doesn't matter.
Even Trump.
Especially Trump. He's not a politician, though.
No.
He's a celebrity, which I hate them, too.
He's a joke.
Oh, he is absolutely a joke there, Jen.
And John Oliver is probably my favorite person.
He is hilarious.
He's really filling the void of good Stephen Colbert and Jon Stewart.
Mm-hmm.
Colbert seems completely neutered by CBS.
Oh, yeah.
Which
Saw that coming, though.
Yeah, because Late Show's not political show.
It's not.
Podcast.
Political podcast. Political podcasts on TV. I think those are called television shows. Yeah, which is a bummer, man, because I used to watch Colbert more than I watched Jon Stewart. Because I liked Colbert's character.
Yeah.
Like Jon Stewart, I enjoyed, but it seemed like it was strictly like not so much satire. Like Colbert was satire. I think Jon Stewart was like straight news that he put a comedic twist on.
Yeah.
But then it ended up being real news, which made it funny because it was so sad. I don't know. It just sucks that Colbert has to be Stephen Colbert instead of Colbert.
Yeah.
I guess, I don't know. Yeah, John Oliver, I've been catching up with his stuff on YouTube. The guy's killing it.
So good.
Which was funny because I watched, everybody watched the Trump thing, and then I watched the his video on, what is it, secret delegates or secret precincts or whatever. The episode after, and he's like, for all those that watch me talk shit about Trump, I'm about to lose all of you right now talking about secret districts. But it was really fascinating, really interesting. So, politics are abound. It's an election year, Marv. We got to talk about it. And OMG, did you see that pin that Marco Rubio wore? Oh my gosh, what kind of president will he be? Am I right?
How long have we been talking about this?
Oh, we were talking about Colbert
What
and...
pin are you talking about?
Oh, I was making a joke about the flag pin. They all wear flag pins.
Oh, yeah.
Years ago when Sarah Palin was running for vice president, she won that was like a giant brooch.
Oh.
Everyone was pointing out how obnoxious it was.
You talking about Tina Fey.
I'm talking about Tina Fey, yes.
Hey.
That incredibly huge brooch.
Oh, we did see a movie. We saw Tango Foxtrot.
Oh, we went,
Alpha.
yeah,
Whiskey.
we went to the draft house last Friday.
Whiskey Tango
Whiskey.
Foxtrot.
We saw
Tango
Whiskey
Foxtrot.
Tango Foxtrot, which I didn't realize till after we saw it was WTF,
Yeah.
like Fudge the Fudge.
Sorry, what? It was okay movie.
I've removed my glasses and oh, Cassie, no.
What?
You missed that joke?
Well, I mean, I don't like pay attention. We don't have
wait,
cable,
Colorado,
so we don't have
Kevin. You just said you
commercials.
missed it out.
I felt nothing but hostility during my guest
Seriously?
stint
You
here,
said-
and I think that this is my
He's like,
first
why
and
didn't
last
you invite
time.
you to this
What are you
effing
talking
house?
about? I've given
You got all pissed off because I said that you said boobs a bunch of times.
He's like, let's count.
You're like, I said it twice actually.
I've
We
ne-
could reverse
I
and
can-
rewind,
I
and
can
I'll show you.
rewind, and I will show you. You have now said it more than me. I said it 3 times. You've now said it at least 8.
I saw Zootopia. That was great.
The hostility is real.
Yeah, because the tension in here was knife.
Where's the knife? Jenny, go get me a knife. We have tension to cut.
I'm already out the door.
I'm yelping the shit out of this because
Zootopia, pretty good, guys. Great.
Was it good?
Yeah, more for adults. I mean, kids will like it, but I saw the adults like it more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Recommend.
Recommend it. Yes.
Do we bring out the stamp yet? No stamps? Stamp of approval?
20th century, man. Using them.
You don't even pay attention to your own show, do
Now I
you?
don't even know what I'm saying. What? Yes, it gets the stamp of approval. I guess we're calling that now.
We've been using that for like 8 episodes now.
I haven't been on the last 4.
You haven't been on the last one.
Didn't you have like 4?
No.
Oh, okay.
2 episodes ago, you were hungover 2 episodes ago.
I was hammered. Not mine. I don't drink.
Dude, you're drinking right now.
No.
You've had like 3 cocktails.
The owner of this house is been offering me a drink.
You act like I need to
I'm just
ask
kidding.
you in this place?
I'm just kidding.
Get a goddamn drink if you want. Welcome you into my home early in the morning.
Yeah.
Decide to have fun doing this.
Let's go to the garage sale.
Go to the garage sale. I'll finish this episode by myself.
I can't stop laughing. It's because Kevin's not drunk. I mean, Kevin doesn't need to be drunk, but he usually drinks when we do these.
The hell does that mean?
We can cut that out.
I feel like there's a lot that's going to be cut from this thing.
Like 20 minutes of good podcast.
We're a little all over the place.
We are, well,
Because we didn't have a proper structure.
we didn't have a proper structure. Also, Jenny, we are called The Ramble On,
That's true.
where all we do is just ramble on, which is the song by Led Zeppelin, right? Yes. Oh God, not this.
Yeah, this is kind of cheesy.
Ugh.
Look at that hair.
Oh, the 80s. The worst. I mean, I know we're all born in the 80s, but let's be serious. Thank goodness for Kurt Cobain. Am I right, Jenny? Whew.
Jenny, you were born in the 80s? I thought it was like 70.
Damn. Damn, Marvin.
Yeah, I was born in the 80s. You
80
remember the
You're
80s pretty well.
85.
Oh.
Were you already in high school in the 80s? No?
No, I wasn't.
College? Sorry, I don't remember. How old you are.
Considering how long he's been at UTSA, I think he was in college by the 80s already.
Oh.
Wow.
Whatever, Kevin. You know what? I don't think this anymore.
Have a good day.
I'm out of here.
So long.
Garage sale.
Guys, get my things.
We're going to the garage sale.
We're going to the restaurant.
I'm done with this. How dare you? You insult me.
What happened to this podcast, guys?
Where my podcast going? That should be the question. Where my podcast going?
Have we talked about togetherness?
With...
Like the show or just
Show.
us?
Oh, just us? Oh, yeah.
The show.
What's togetherness?
This podcast does nothing but tear us apart. It doesn't bring us together.
Yeah.
Togetherness is with the Duplass brothers.
I don't like the Duplass brothers.
You're stupid.
It's really good.
Put it on. Don't listen, Marvin.
Which one's togetherness?
It's I think it's an Amazon.
Well,
Jenny, what's togetherness?
It's just about a family dynamic. That's all. It's
family
like,
dynamic.
It's like transparent without the transgender.
It's like this
Is it
podcast.
transparent and transparent? I'm kidding. Oh my goodness. I'm not coming to these things anymore. This is my last. I'd like to announce my retirement. There will be just one rambling right now.
That's fine. In that time off that you have, not doing these, could you finish the website?
Well, not anymore. Did you say retirement?
That's me, Michael Jordaning my tongue.
You're weird today. What's up with you? You're violent.
Violent?
Yeah, you're violent towards
Have I struck anyone yet?
Jenny. With your words, you have, Kev. With your words.
Jenny?
With Cassie. Cassie had to
No.
leave. Look.
Yeah, she's gone.
I think she went to the garage.
Oh, we're just
Oh, this one. Yeah, I do want to watch this show.
It's really good.
Who else is in it? Melanie Linsky? Oh, why doesn't it show me the credits? Let's watch the trailer. Get it for free.
This.
Wait, do you have Amazon Prime? Or do you have to buy? I thought this was free on Amazon Prime.
It's free on Prime, yeah.
HBO show? No, it's not, Jenny.
Yeah, that's right.
It's charging me
Yeah, that's what I'm
$1.99.
asking. It's $1.99 per episode.
Yeah.
I
Then
watched it.
Yeah, you secretly been buying.
No,
Remember,
it
we
just
don't care
says, it
about
says
money.
watch. It doesn't say buy.
It's got to be so nice to be Jenny
Buy.
and have so much money that you don't
Yeah.
care.
She doesn't even
I
know.
don't even
She's
have
like, my butler
Prime.
handles this stuff. It's like, togetherness, please.
Sister, buy me another one. Is that what you
No.
can tell your sister? Okay. God damn it.
You're just gonna have to scrap this podcast.
I think so.
Yeah.
Let's just start over. Should we
We
just
need to
I
start
do
find
over?
want to watch The Americans, though, guys.
That show's awesome.
I
I've been
haven't
watching
seen
it, man.
Have you seen
Kurt
one?
Russell.
Yeah, I've been watching season 1. It's good.
We talked about that, Kev. It's hard for me to. It was hard for me to get
Into?
started on that show. I didn't even get started because of Carrie Russell.
Yeah, Carrie
Real
Russell.
liquor?
Well,
No, just say no. This ain't Argentina.
Did you watch Felicity?
That's the problem. That's why I didn't want to watch
She's
the
so much
Americans,
love with
because I didn't
Felicity,
like
she doesn't
Felicity.
want-
Oh, I loved Felicity.
I was gonna say, but that's how I was with Breaking Bad. I couldn't watch the first episodes, but then I got into it and I told you
Because of Bryan Cranston,
No, just I just wasn't. I wasn't.
Malcolm in the Middle type
Malcolm.
stuff.
I love Malcolm in the Middle.
Don't
Yeah,
get
that's
Marvin
what
started
it's
about Malcolm in the Middle.
Oh, Kevin's the same way.
Mm-hmm.
Malcolm was one of the greatest series.
It's one of the greatest sitcoms ever.
Seriously, everything's now just copying Malcolm in the Middle.
It's so underrated. No one really talks about it. They should talk about it more.
Maybe I did buy Togetherness and I don't remember.
Did you rebuy it?
Probably.
Lovely.
Alright.
Doth lovely. Well, we spent most of this episode watching Fuller House, so that was fun. This will be a real treat to edit down to, what, 30, 40 minutes?
10 minutes. Good 10 minutes.
Good 10 minutes.
I think there's about 10 minutes of quality stuff in here. So, as we leave you, I guess I'll say so long, farewell, Auf Wiedersehen, and goodbye to my co-host, partner, and eventual website guy, Marvin. Thanks for showing up, buddy.
Alright, cool.
Miss Frowns herself,
Yeah.
fresh and tan from the Caribbean.
Yep.
Thanks for swinging by.
Thank you.
And Cassie, I know our relationship has changed
Yeah.
drastically after this episode.
This wasn't that enjoyable.
No, it wasn't. Incredibly, you stuck around as long as you did, so thanks for that.
Welcome.
And I was a guy who talks on this thing. My name is Kevin. I do stuff. And thanks for listening. See you next time on the Ramble On.